Y'all, so this video is gonna be my first little video diary or whatever. I just thought to record certain stuff or when I want to speak, when we going through certain stuff because um, I'm not sure if other single moms experience it, but it's hard when you just have shit to talk about and you want to discuss certain shit, and especially when you have friends that don't have kids or people around you that don't have kids, and they're like, yo, she says another thing about this kid, or I just don't want to talk about kids today, whatever the situation. So it's just tough when you want to vent and people don't have time to hear what you want to say, or you say something and they like, yeah, because and it always goes back to them. Like, I just need a listening ear, somebody to genuinely listen in response to what I'm saying, and not listening, waiting for me to finish talking so that they could say what they about to say, and they thinking it's the whole time that I'm speaking. Irritation at its finest. Um, I definitely want to give encouragement to other single moms that's out there, and just give y'all a little background, just a little motivational story actually. So today I got up and I was irritated, of course. Not irritated, overwhelmed rather. Okay, overwhelmed because I don't drive anymore, and overwhelmed because I don't drive anymore, and I now have three babies. Um, my son just turned 2, and my youngest is 9 months. And I'm a very humble person. A lot of people know that already. But I'm still human, and I still get irritated, and I still call out. When I feel like people have done me wrong or doing me petty. So it irritates me when a person knows that I'm always in the house with my kids and I can't do much because I don't have a sitter, and they'll think of me when they want me to ride with them somewhere or do something with them. It's convenient for them. But then when I need to go somewhere or need to do something that's beneficial to my kids, is productive to my life and, my bills or whatever, then they so busy, they can't, and just a whole bunch of stuff that I feel as though is phony. Okay, so anyway, um, like now is the time. So let me just give you all the background or whatever. So I get up and I'm like, okay, I still have to go to the store. So in my town, in my city rather, we catch hacks. So hack is, like a hitchhike or whatever. You just grab a ride or whatever. But I'm not very close to a main street, and like I said, I have two smaller ones. So instead of me packing them up in strollers and all of that shit and walking to the main street to get a ride, I'd rather call a Lyft. So the Lyft ride left me at the store the other day, and he was supposed to do a round trip. So Lyft gave me an extra $5 little coupon bonus or whatever. So I'm looking up and I'm trying to see. I had two stores to go to, so I'm trying to see which store was which one I should go to first, in order for me to spend the least amount of money. So I'm sitting there doing that or whatever. I finally get up and go to the store. We went to the first store first. We in this store, and the guy, it was some older ladies in there, and the older ladies gave my son no, open the banana for my son. They just talking to him. They like, oh, they so cute. They some cute kids and all of this, and you're blessed and all of this. And we just talking about the kids and their names and all of that. So the guy that was in the line behind me, he never said anything to me. I moved out of his way. I said, oh, let me move out your way because, the guy's still ringing up our stuff or whatever. My kids still running around picking up what they want and all of that jazz. So the guy never said anything to me. Before he walked out, and once he got his change back, he handed me $3. He said, here's $3 for each of your babies. So I said, thank you. I appreciate it. Blessings, King. My daughter said, Mom, why he giving us money? I said, because that's what men do when they see that you're well behaved and see black queens taking care of their children. So, um, We leave out of that store, whatever, and I was about to call another Lyft. And I was like, but the store is on a main street. So when I looked at the Lyft was like $9 or $10 for us to go down the street. So I was like, nah, I'd rather go outside, get a hack, and save my little $5 or whatever. If you're a single mom, fuck this fancy YouTube shit. You know shit is real. $5 make a difference. So especially if you $5 short on some diapers or some shit, like it makes a difference. So we walk outside to get a hack, and we cross the street get a hack or whatever. We was probably standing there for like 3 minutes, and this guy stopped. He like, you need a ride or whatever. So I'm like, yeah, we going down the street. So we get down the street, and the street that we turning on, he couldn't make a left on because of the time of day. So he's like, well, look, y'all, I'm rolling a blunt. So he's like, I'm gonna keep going down because I can't turn right here. So I'm like, okay. So we keep going and keep going, but it was some one-way streets or whatever. So he like, I ain't stealing you. I'm taking you where you gotta go, whatever. But you couldn't turn on this street. So I'm like, okay. So by the time we go past the street we supposed to turn on, he was like, that's okay. You don't have to pay me. He was like, it's on me. So I'm like, you sure? He like, yeah. So I'm like, okay. Like, I'm just sitting there meditating, trusting in the universe, thanking the universe, appreciating, you know, and just honoring myself for still having the strength to get up and get out of the bed despite of me having to travel with them, and despite of how much money I'm gonna have to spend just to travel and shit like that. So I'm just grateful, and I'm meditating. And so we get to the light before we got to turn on the street that I'm going on. And so I had already asked him, did he have change? And he said he had change. He'll get me change when we stop or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I start pulling out the money, and he's like, here, let me give you $5. So I'm like, what? He like, yeah, let me give you $5. I thank you for blessing me with your presence. I appreciate the culture. I appreciate you, how you raise your kids, how you have your kids dressed, how you letting them identify with themselves. And I'm just like, really? Like, are you really serious? So he's like, yeah. So this guy drops us where we was going, and then we get to the store, whatever, and my cousin work in the store, so she's about to leave. She walked us out to get a hat, because I'm like, I'm not getting a lift. I'm gonna just go ahead and catch a hat or whatever. It was in a circle with the way we was going. So I called myself trying to save money and just go in a circle to get around, instead of going directly all the way around the Marbury Bush to this store and skipping this store. I went to this store, it's 5 minutes away, this store 5 minutes away, then my house is 5 minutes from this store. So she like, cousin, they gonna charge you like $10 too, because he in a Lexus truck. So I'm like, I'm giving this man $5. Like, so I just get in. I ain't asked him nothing before I get in. I just get in, was like, yeah, like, sir, I got $5. He knew where we was going at and stuff, and it was just like a blessing that I got around today. All around today for basically $8, because I gave the man that brought us home the $5 that the other man gave me. And if I would have just sat here dwelling on people, waiting for people to give me a ride and shit like that, I would have never been blessed, and I would have never experienced that, and I would have never had that encouragement and a motivation to keep going with my kids, and I would have never had that confirmation that I'm doing well with my kids. Because sometimes people that's right around you don't respond. They like what you're doing, they appreciate what you're doing, but they don't have the courage or the strength to do it themselves, and they have too much pride. They too egotistical to tell you you're doing a great job, regardless of everything that you've been through. Whatever it is, you're doing a great job. So sometimes it takes for you to go out of your comfort zone, to step outside of yourself, to try to experience something, to trust in the universe and say, fuck it, even though this is my last, I gotta get out there and do what I gotta do, and trust that the universe is going to provide for you. The universe will provide for you as long as you get up and make the means. The universe will provide for you. My hands smell like potatoes because I cut the potatoes for the kids. It's their nap time right now. Bayla Curry is in there eating an apple. She is not asleep. The other two are asleep. So I was like, let me make a video. But it just goes to show how I'm sitting there contemplating, like, do I want to smoke and take a nap while they sleep? Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to go to sleep until after 11 o'clock tonight when they go down. Do I want to sit here and use this break while they sleep to fix dinner for when they wake up? Because if I don't, then I mean the baby is going to be screaming the whole time that I make dinner, and I'm going to be losing my mind while I'm trying to cook. It's like within that little 45-minute or hour time, however long your kids might take a nap, you try to do everything. You try to shit, shave, bathe, drink your wine if you drink, smoke your blunt if you smoke, cook, clean, put some shit in the laundry, everything while they sleep within this little bit of time that they sleep. And it's just not, it's just, even though we have to do it and you don't see single mothers complaining all the time, it's fucking tiring. It's overwhelming. It's irritating. Like, I realized I didn't even know what to do. Should I sit here and make a video because this is what I'm trying to, be successful in so that my babies can take advantage of the life that I want for them and I desire for them, which is for them to be homeschooled, for them to be closer to me, whereas though I know what's going on with them, whereas though I won't have to reprogram them so much from the stuff that we are programmed to believe and be around. But it's just like the house is dirty. So I'm like, okay, so look at all this laundry. That's laundry, okay? 2 big black bags and 3 little white bags or whatever. So it's like you fight yourself and you constantly beating up yourself, and even when you know that you need the rest, even when you rest and you like, do I deserve this rest? Do I need to be laying here? I need to be up cooking dinner. I need to wash these dishes. I need to wash these clothes. I need to clean the kids room. I gotta wipe down the walls. It's just constantly a thought of something that you have to do any way that you can be better. You constantly bashing yourself and trying to figure out if you're really doing the best that you can, or are you just doing what you have the strength to do. And it's just fucked up, really. Like, it's fucked up. So I'm a widow. I got married when I was 19. My husband passed away when I was 23. So that left me with my first baby alone. She was 3 when he passed away. Then I started studying other religions and all types of shit, just trying to find myself and trying to find some type of ground. And studying Islam, I met my son's dad. And he came in playing house, paying bills, doing everything right until I got pregnant. And then he was gone. Adios. Okay? So I got to the point where it was like, I'm not going to keep depriving myself of this happiness and going with the flow and trusting my instincts just because one person came in my life and they fucked me over. You know what I mean? So it was like I decided to continue to live regardless of what people did to me because I didn't ask for it. I know I didn't deserve it. It's just part of life lessons. Okay, so, and that's when my son was 2 months. Well, mind you, he left when I was pregnant, so it was a whole year in between, the 9 months or whatever that I was pregnant. And then after that, when my son was about 2 or 3 months, I met my youngest daughter's father. And he stepped in and he was doing the same thing, playing house and, just doing everything that he thought that I wanted. And me knowing that there was still something missing, I still stayed in it because it was like, he ain't do nothing wrong, but he wasn't doing everything right either. But it was just like, he helps me with my son, and that's not even his baby. And, just the normal things that a black woman is conditioned to believe is a reason why they should stay with their man, stay for the kids, because it's a family and all of that. So I stayed, and he ended up hurting my son. And so when he hurt my son, I had just found out I was pregnant with my daughter. So it was a debate, do I stand on my morals and keep my baby, or do I abort this baby because I know that I'm going to end up being a single mom to 3? And me having morals and principles and trusting in myself and the universe, I decided to keep my baby and just trust the process. This is going to make me stronger. This is going to make me better. This is just a part of my story. So I had my baby, and now I will be 27 Friday with 3 kids. with no dads. So I was trying to like make some money for my birthday so that I could do something for my birthday, but I most likely won't be able to do anything because I won't have a babysitter. And it's not too many people that I do trust with my kids, and the people that I do trust, I can't get them to, or they busy, and it's just always something where it's though for my birthday. One thing that I really want to be is stress free. So I feel as though if even if I have to stay home and just party with my kids, which I don't mind, that's a blessing. Um, which I think we will be doing, having a house party in here with me and my babies, and whoever stop past, just stop past. But it was just like, it's like the people that I do trust, I really can't get to, or they just have a whole bunch of reasons why, they can't and all of this. So it's like, if anything, if I could just be stress free and count on not having to count on a babysitter or count on somebody reneging and saying, oh, they can't do it, or just any type of excuse that can come, that comes with trying to get a babysitter, then I could just avoid that stress. Sit in, made me a little couple dollars. I can order me some food, Uber eats me some crabs or something, and me and my babies can just be sitting here chilling, and I don't have to worry about how I'm going to pick them up the next day, who's watching them, if they feeding them meat and shit like that, because we don't eat meat, and every time I send them with my mom, she'll give them chicken and shit like that. So it's like, I don't have to deal with that stress if I just stay home. So it's a blessing and a curse, and then it definitely takes for you to decide what you are willing to deal with from certain people. Decide what you are going to stand your ground on, like what's really important to you and what's not. To me, my kids' diet is more important than me having a break or having a babysitter. To me being stress free is more important than me having a babysitter and being able to go out and to the bar or whatever and celebrate my birthday. To me, my kids is more important. My sanity is more important. So I might not be doing what the average 27-year-old might be doing on their birthday. Um, but I'm here, and just the fact that I'm here is a blessing if you know my story, because I could have been dead and gone a long time ago, me and my children. So, um, I just wanted to vent, first of all. Probably nobody even will watch this, but and I just wanted to give encouragement to keep going, even when you feel like you don't have help, when you don't know how. You have to keep going, and the main ingredient is to believe, because you can get out there and consider yourself keep going or pressing on. But if you going and you like, I'm gonna go, but I know ain't nobody gonna stop for me. I know I ain't gonna get nobody to just give me a $5 hack. I know ain't nobody gonna. This is the energy that you're putting out there, and of course that's what you're gonna receive back. You have to believe. You have to go out there and say, look, I'm broke, but I know somebody gonna stop me. Somebody gonna feel my energy and know that I need help, and they're gonna give me some words of encouragement. They're gonna tell me which direction to go. They're gonna help me get there. You have to believe. Definitely have to believe. So yeah, that's it. I guess I'm gonna talk to you guys maybe tomorrow. I do be having a lot of shit to say, and I'm gonna just keep posting it because it's confessions of a single mom, and shit is real, and I don't really have nobody else to listen. So if you still watching, thank you for listening, and just like this video, comment, subscribe. Eventually I'll link in the description box my daughter's channel, where she'll be doing like her little toy reviews and toy openings and stuff like that. And I also have a channel that I have been building called Unique Verse or Universe, where I do my tarot card readings, twin flame readings, relationship readings, any question you might want answered. If you go click on that page, it's some questions that's already answered on there that you might already have, like if you're seeing repeating numbers and shit like that about your spirituality. So that's my spirituality channel, that you guys can go check that out. I would greatly appreciate that. But in the meantime, I will be here with you guys. I know I'm gonna be posting what I eat in a day. I recorded that yesterday. I have to post And it's just a lot of stuff that'll be coming towards y'all. If nothing else, definitely these video diaries. And I'm putting it out to the universe that hopefully I'll attract some single moms that can give me some encouragement and some motivation to just keep going on days like this when I'm content and I'm happy and I'm blessed, but I don't know which way to go. Okay, so right now I'm not going to cook, I'm not going to clean. I'm gonna just try to sit back and rest and smoke my little blunt before the kids wake up, and just see where the universe leads me. I already cut the potatoes up so I can just throw them in when they wake up. And the rest of the day should be pretty easy. You guys will hear about that in the morning, tomorrow sometime. So until tomorrow, peace.